Thompson. Welcome to my home, and this is my Vollara story. I got introduced to alkaline ionized water through a friend of mine who is a Kangen water distributor. And he didn't come to me, I actually sought them out. Cancer runs in my family. I'm the oldest of my siblings. I've got a lot of people relying on me for my health and my income stream. And I wanted to be just in the best shape that I could be in, and at least internally, because like I said, cancer runs in my family. And I had a couple of friends who had overcome cancer by taking alkaline ionized water as well as some other green living types of supplements, and that really got my attention. And I thought, before it gets to that state, I want to be very proactive in my health and my wellness. So I sought out alkaline ionized water, and I came in contact with a distributor who sold a brand called Kangen. And so I started looking into it, and what I found out was that this unit, the water unit that makes this water, after I researched it and studied it, it's $4,000, $39.95 or so. Man, that's going to be a tough sell to my wife, but she'll let me buy it, and I am crazy enough to buy it if this stuff works. I didn't know a lot of other people that would be willing to spend that much money on it, but I certainly was, because I value my health. So what I did for about 6 weeks is I had this Kangen distributor bring me alkaline ionized water. In fact, they would either bring me jugs like this, or he'd come over to my house and he would make it fresh at my sink. And it's kind of like the fountain of youth at your kitchen sink, this alkaline ionized water, and there's a reason why you need to ingest it really quickly, as I'll explain in a minute. Well, over the course of about 6 weeks, I had lost 17 pounds. Boy, Michael was quarterback of his football team. Every fourth quarter, we'd have to use 2 or 3 of the timeouts just to deal with cramps that he would have. And so we would load him up on potassium and other supplements. One afternoon, before we left to the football game, the Kangen water guy was here, and he said, "You don't need all that stuff. Just drink a small glass of water, or a small bottle of water, before the game, and a small bottle at halftime." And didn't quite really believe him, but we did. No more cramps the whole rest of the season. It was absolutely amazing. What he explained to us was that because of the kind of real microscopic water molecule, it gets into your system and absorbs really quickly, and it hydrates the muscles, it gets oxygen into the muscles, it gets fluids into the muscles, and you don't cramp up. And that was just amazing to me. I started noticing I was less restless at night. I have lower back pains. I started just feeling much more hydrated and just overall healthier. And I was losing weight, and I wasn't changing a lot in my diet. I was just losing weight. So I get down to where I lost, and I didn't know I was 20 pounds overweight, but I had lost 17 pounds. And anyway, my water guy overhears me talking about that, and he says, "Here's the problem." He said, "You're not drinking enough water." He could see how many bottles of water I had left, and he said, "You're not drinking enough water." He said, "Look, that weight that you lost, that's storing nuts for the winter fat," is how he referred to it. He said, "Your body loses that easily." He said, "What's left, that little bit around your waist there that you just can't shake for anything," he says, "that's metabolic sludge. That's waste. That's lactic acid. That's stuff from food that your body can't process, that it pushes out to the farthest outer reaches away from your vital organs." And so he took me outside to my barbecue grill. He made some water from the unit that he had. Took me out to the barbecue grill, and he poured it on the grill, and you could just see the fat melting off. And he said, "This water emulsifies fat, and because it gets in and penetrates into your cellular level, it gets into those fat cells and it cleans it out." He says, "You just need to drink more water." In 4 days, by the end of the week, I drank more water. I mean, I walked around with a jug like this everywhere I went. In 4 days, I'd lost that 3 pounds. I couldn't believe it. Totally just blew me away. I'd gone from 179 to 159 in about 6 weeks, but really it was that last little bit and drinking more of the water that made the big difference. So right then and there, I get on the phone and I call my wife and I said, "You're not going to believe this. I just got off the scale. I'm 159, baby. I made it." And she says, "Great." Okay, she's laughing, and she says, "Okay, I guess you're going to buy that $4,000 water machine." And I said, "That's right." I hang up with her, and about 5 minutes later, I get this text message from her, and she says, "Don't buy the water machine. Whatever you do, don't buy the water machine. We need to talk to Elaine Gibson first." I'm thinking, our client, Elaine Gibson?